Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are live after 5 a.m. and it is first period and the first Monday of springing forward. So really, it's 7:47 a.m. right now, but it's not really 47 a.m. right now. It is really 6:47 a.m. right now. That's why some of these students are tired and not really talking. All right, so you're going to make your first app today called Digital Doodle. So you want to go to Projects, start a new project. It's going to immediately ask you for the name. Everybody in here should know the name of the project. What's the name of the project? Okay, capital D, Digital Doodle 1 underscore. Why can I not do 1.1? Why can I not do that? It won't let me. What about if I have a space? What happens if I go Digital Doodle space? Okay, not gonna like it. All right. If you really wanted a space, you would go Digital underscore Doodle. Okay, and then you can go 1 underscore 1 underscore 2. You cannot use periods. It won't accept it. Not a valid character. Okay. You guys don't have to do this, but I do. I'm going to go period 1, quarter 4, 2017. Okay? Because I'm going to do this 6 times today. So I need unique names. So every time I put a different period number in there, are you with me? I get a different name. Okay? Who's ready to go? Hit OK. Reload it. It's probably going to make me do that again. Thank you, MIT. We're ready. I have my name. In the top left-hand corner is my name. Digital Doodle 1 underscore 2 periods 1 quarter 4 2017. We're ready to go. So the first thing we want to do is work with our layouts. Let's go across the top. Okay, we're just going to start at the top and build our way down. Okay, so I'm going to start with my layout, horizontal arrangement, and I'm going to rename this guy. Okay, I'm going to call him H. What do we call it on the board? HA colors. This holds my colors. And you come over here to your properties window and make it with fill parent. Just click on that, hit OK. And the background color is going to be none. And how many buttons do I need in here? 4. So I'm going to go back to my user interface and I'm dragging out 4 buttons. 1, 2, 3, and just doesn't matter where it goes, 4. Yeah. It's not working? Why is it not working? Just hit refresh then. You have to have a horizontal arrangement in there. Do you have a horizontal arrangement in there? I get a lot of students say, Mr. Richter, my buttons are only going up and down. Well, that's probably because you went to your layouts and you dragged a vertical arrangement in there, okay? And then if I go with fill parent and I go to user interface, you guys see what I'm doing? The buttons will only go up and down, okay? I want to put this button right next to each other. Why is it only going up and down? Because it's a vertical arrangement. They go vertical. Are you with me? Now watch this. What happens if I delete this vertical arrangement? What happens to everything inside of it? It's gone. Okay, so be careful when you delete vertical arrangements. You will lose everything in the middle. All right, let's go ahead and name these real quick. We're going to call this guy BTN Red. Okay, this guy is going to be called BTN Green. This guy is going to be called BTN Blue. And this guy is going to be called BTN Mystery. Who understands what I'm doing? Okay. Now, should you guys be following me right now? The answer is no. What should you be looking at if you want to build this? What should you be staring at if you want to build this? Your layout. You should be looking right at your design. Did we name all this stuff on the paper? Yeah, on your, okay. So, do you guys know the sizes of it? Yeah, okay. So let me go back and I'll show you how to do one button now. Why don't everybody in here just go ahead and watch me do one button, and then I'll give you time to do the other three. Are you with me? Okay, let's go ahead and just stop and watch here. Okay, so this is my red button. Are you with me? BTN red. How do I know it's my red button? Because I gave it a name, right? Called it BTN red. Okay, so here we go. BTN red. Background color, red. Font size, I'm going to guess and say 22. How about bold? Font bold. Okay. Height, I think we said 48. By width, 48. And the shape, what shape did we want it to be? Circle, which is, we don't have circle, but we have something called an oval. And down here, your text is going to be a big R. Okay. How does that look? Does that look like something that I have on the board? Okay. Now go ahead. You now know how to set one button. Go ahead and set all 4 buttons. Okay. So I'm going to quickly go through here. BTN green. Background color is green. Font bold. Font size 22. Keep it consistent. Height 48. Width is 48. Shape is an oval. Text is a green. Big G. Looking good. Next button. 22 font. Background color is blue. Shape 48. Height and width 48 by 48. Shape's an oval. Text is a B. Ready to go. Looks like I didn't bold it. There you go. Now it's bolded. Mystery. Font 22. Height 48. Width 48. Font bold. Text. Question mark. Shape is an oval. And there you go. All right. So everybody look back up here. Do you like the looks of this? Or is there a problem with it? I think there's a problem with it. Does anyone see the problem? Yeah. Can't see the blue text color? Okay, you can make them white if you want. Anybody else see a problem? Yeah. It's not going all the way to the end, or it's not centered. Okay. I don't like these buttons being shoved over here to the left. Are you with me on that? I don't think that looks good. So let me show you how to center this here, okay? We got 9 minutes left. Let me show you how to center this real quick. Can everybody look up here real quick so I can show you how to center this? You're going to go back. They're sitting in a horizontal arrangement, and that's why we put them in here, right? Because if I put them down here, they would just be stuck over here on the left-hand side. Are you with me on that? Don't want that. I want them next to each other. Red, green, blue, question mark. But I want them centered. The horizontal arrangement allows me to center. So you go back to the horizontal arrangement and alignment horizontal, number 3, center. Okay? And you just click on that. That's why horizontal arrangements are so important to learn how to do right away. All right? Thumbs up. You understand what I'm doing there? Okay? Not that hard, right? All you got to do is a little bit of clicking, a little bit of learning. Yeah. You have to put them in a horizontal arrangement. That's what I was just talking about. If you don't have this box here, horizontal arrangement, okay, you go into your layout, and you need a horizontal arrangement in here. See that box? Let me color this box here. You need to go with fill parent, And let me color it. I'm going to color it orange. Okay. Can you see the orange box now? If you don't have them in a box, you can't get them to where you want to go. Does that make sense? So the box is what's allowing. That's why it's called an arrangement. What's the arrangement allowing us to do? Arrange them the way that we want. Do you want them going next to each other? Okay, that's a horizontal. Do you want them going up and down? That's a vertical. Sometimes you're going to want verticals. Sometimes you're going to want horizontals. It's up to you, the programmer, to decide what do you want in this situation. Are you with me on that? Okay. So I want to put these red, green, blue, and you just drag them in the order that you want. I want it to be centered. If I don't have a horizontal arrangement, I can't center it. Okay, you with me on that? Okay, so I'm gonna leave this guy here because I need one across the bottom, right? So the next thing I'm gonna do is go down to my drawing and animation drawer, and I'm gonna go get a canvas. If I want to store a picture, I got to put it on a canvas. Okay, so we're gonna call this guy CNV. CNV stands for canvas, and I think we called it pick frame. Pick frame. Okay, so now I have a picture frame. Its width and height are going to go to fill parent. And there you go. So I'm going to color this guy. I'm going to give it a color just for the sake. I'm going to go pink. Pink is going to hold my picture. The pink frame is going to hold my picture. Are you with me on that? Everybody see that? Put in a canvas. Make its height, width and height fill parent. Stretch it across the page. That's going to hold our picture. Okay, now I'm ready to go down to the box in the bottom. I'm going to call this guy HA lower buttons. This holds my lower buttons. And how many buttons am I going to put in there? How many buttons go across the bottom? 5. So you're going to go up to user interface and you're going to drag in 5 buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? If they don't fit, it's my job to make them fit when I do my heights and widths. Okay? So I'm going to go start on the left-hand side, and we have BTN erase. Okay, so this guy is BTN erase. This guy is going to be called BTN undo. I have to figure out what that does. The next one is BTN take pick. The next one is BTN voice. And the next one is BTN share. Oops, I spelled it wrong. All right, so now I have these set up the way that I want them with my naming convention. Yeah. That means you have a vertical arrangement, not a horizontal. So you need to put a horizontal in, take those buttons out of the vertical, put them into a horizontal. When you go to layouts, make sure you grab a horizontal, not a vertical. Are you with me on that? Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go set up my buttons, get them ready for images. I don't need any text. The height and widths are going to be 48, just like we did before. No text. The shape's going to be an oval. And the text is going to be nothing. Okay. BTN voice, height and width 48. So you just go set your height and width to 48. Who can do this? Who can set your height and width to 48? Who understands how to do it? Okay. You just go to your properties list, height and width 48. Shape's an oval. Text is none. Just delete the text and we're good. Let's go to take pick. 48 by 48. Shape is an oval. No text in there, and we're starting to look like buttons. Here we go. Next one, 48 by 48. Shape's an oval. Text is none. Okay. And let's go to the first one, BTN erase. Height and width, 48. 48. Shape's an oval. And no text. All right. And one thing again, this looks a little bit better, but once again, it's shoved over to the left. Do I want it shoved over on the left? No. So I go to my horizontal arrangement, align, center those up. Okay. All right, we have 3 more minutes. I'm going to show you how to create a folder and save your first image from the internet. Can everybody stop what you're doing and look up here for a second so we can just watch this? This is really pretty simple, but it'll go quick. And if you miss it, and then we'll work on this again tomorrow, so don't feel bad if you miss it. But just watch here for a second. Okay. Don't need Pandora up. I don't need a toolbox anymore. Student search, logins, I don't need those. Okay, so here we're going to go to Google. I'm going to go to Google, and my first one on the left is an erase icon. So I'm going to just say erase icon. That's what's going to go on my button. And there you go. You're going to go to images, and somebody pick a good one. And if you want, you could be smart and type in PNG in here, and then you don't have any backgrounds. Somebody pick one you like. I don't care. Anybody see one? Here? Second one? Here? Or here? I kind of like this guy. It's got a little bit of color in here. We're going to have a lot of color when we're done. We're going to go to View Image. Always go to View Image because you get the best possible quality, and hopefully it'll take me to it. If it doesn't, then we got a problem. Oh, it's an ICO, so that's not going to work. So let's go back and get another one. It's PNG, and you're going to go to View Image, right click, save the image as. And now we're going to go back into our documents, and you guys need to create folders. Okay, we got 60 seconds left. I'm going to show you how to create a folder. So I'm going to go into my 2016-17. There's my Q4. And in here, I'm going to create a new folder, and I'm going to call it Digital Doodle 1.1.2. You are allowed decimals. You go in here, and you hit save, and now you're going to drop all your icons in it. We need 5 icons, right? They all need to be saved in the folder. Okay? How many people learned something today? Okay? I'll post this video. If you missed anything, you've got the video. Have a great day. We'll talk to you tomorrow. See ya. Bye.